Let's get right into it. Number 1. Goosebumps. Your body thinks you're still a hairy caveman. Imagine your skin suddenly puffing up like it's trying to cosplay as a plucked chicken. Congrats. That's Goosebumps, one of the most pointless leftovers from your evolutionary software. Here's the deal. Back when humans were rocking way more body hair, Goosebumps actually did something. The tiny muscles at the base of your hair follicles would contract, making your fur stand up to trap heat or make you look bigger when a saber-toothed tiger was giving you the death stare. Pretty useful back then. But today, you don't have a majestic fur coat. You have like 5 chest hairs and a winter jacket from Amazon. So when you get goosebumps from a horror movie or a Taylor Swift song, all your body's really doing is wasting energy on a useless flex. And it gets dumber sometimes. You get goosebumps when you're cold and when you're emotional, because apparently your nervous system can't tell the difference between danger and chorus. Hit me right in the feels. Basically, goosebumps are like your body trying to run Windows 95 on a modern iPhone. Embarrassing, unnecessary, and yet still happening for no reason. Number 2. The appendix. That suspicious organ just squatting in your gut. You know that one roommate who never pays rent, never does dishes, and only makes themselves known when they ruin your weekend? Yeah, that's your appendix. Back in the day, this little tube was actually useful. It helped digest cellulose when humans were munching on raw plants all day. But now, you've got DoorDash and microwaves. The appendix is just hanging out, doing nothing, waiting for its one chance to go full drama queen and inflame itself so badly you end up in the ER. The worst part? You can literally live without it. Doctors yank it out, and you go on with your life like nothing happened. Imagine being so useless that your body can just delete you like an app, and no one notices the difference. Scientists think maybe it has some immune function, like storing good bacteria. But honestly, that sounds like a desperate PR spin. If the appendix had a LinkedIn profile, it would read, "Formerly important. Currently. Vibes." Basically, your appendix is just an organ-shaped participation trophy. Number 3. Choking your body's design flaw from hell. Okay, so picture this. Evolution had millions of years to design the human throat. And what did it do? It made the food pipe and the air pipe crisscross each other like cheap headphones in your pocket. Genius. That's why humans are one of the only animals that can actually choke to death on food. Because your body thought it was a great idea to let your lunch and your oxygen share the same hallway. Seriously, even giraffes don't mess this up, and their necks are like 6 feet long. It gets worse. Your body's only defense against choking is this tiny flap called the epiglottis. It's supposed to cover your airway when you swallow. But sometimes, it just doesn't. Then you're coughing, turning red, your friends are panicking, and suddenly a bagel is trying to assassinate you. All because evolution couldn't be bothered to give you a dedicated food chute. Honestly, your throat is like a bad apartment layout kitchen in the bathroom. Door opens into the fridge. Total chaos. Basically, humans choke because we're poorly designed meat robots, and no patch update is coming. Number 4. Wisdom teeth, the useless upgrade pack nobody asked for. Imagine your body sending you an update available notification, and when you click install, it just breaks everything. That's wisdom teeth. Back when humans were chewing raw plants, uncooked meat, and basically eating like cave-dwelling goats, extra molars made sense. You needed the horsepower. But now, we've got blenders, ovens, and dentists with student loans. Your jaw hasn't kept up, so when wisdom teeth decide to grow in, there's no room at the end. The result? Pain, swelling, infections, surgery. It's like your body insisting you download Candy Crush updates even though you've deleted the app. Totally pointless, totally annoying. And here's the kicker: about 35% of people never even get wisdom teeth at all. Their bodies just said, "Nah, we're good," while the rest of us are financing our oral surgeon's new Tesla. Basically, wisdom teeth are like the fax machine of dentistry, ancient, obsolete, and only existing to cause problems. Number 5. Back pain, the price of standing upright. Congrats, you learned how to walk on 2 legs. Too bad your spine is still salty about it. See, evolution wasn't really planning for humans to spend decades sitting in office chairs, slouching at computers, and carrying Trader Joe's bags like pack mules. Your spine was originally designed for walking on all 4s. When humans went bipedal, it got curved into this S shape that's great for balance but terrible for long-term comfort. That's why so many people live with back pain. It's literally your body screaming, "I told you we weren't ready for this." Add in weak core muscles, bad posture, or the crime of existing past age 30, and suddenly your lower back is filing daily HR complaints. Basically, back pain is just the tax you pay for evolving opposable thumbs and Wi-Fi. Number 6. Hiccups, your body's glitchy software loop. You know what's more humiliating than forgetting someone's name? Getting hiccups in the middle of a serious conversation. 1 second you're making a point, the next your diaphragm is just spasming like a broken Roomba. Hiccups happen because your diaphragm, the muscle that helps you breathe, suddenly contracts, forcing air into your lungs. Your vocal cords snap shut, and boom, hic. Totally useless, totally disruptive. And here's the weirdest part. Hiccups are basically leftover coding from our fish ancestors. Millions of years ago, fish had a reflex to control water over their gills. Humans still have the wiring, but now it's just firing randomly when you eat too fast, drink soda, or laugh with a mouthful of chips. There's no survival value, no upside. Just a random embarrassing glitch that can last minutes, or, if you're super unlucky, days. Basically, hiccups are your body's way of reminding you it's still running beta software from the dinosaur era. Number 7. Blind spot, the hole in your vision you pretend doesn't exist. Imagine buying a brand new 4 Kelvin television and realizing it came with a permanent dead pixel. That's your eyeballs. Right where your optic nerve connects to your retina, there's a literal hole in your vision called the blind spot. You don't notice it because your brain is out here photoshopping the missing data in real time. Like, if your brain were a kid in art class, it's basically just coloring outside the lines and hoping nobody notices. But the fact remains, you're technically walking around half blind all the time. Try the blind spot test, sometime you'll freak yourself out. Move a dot across your field of vision, and poof, it just vanishes like your motivation on a Monday morning. Evolution's excuse? Apparently, it was too lazy to reroute the optic nerve around the retina. Squids actually don't have a blind spot because their eyes evolved differently. Squids have better eyes than you. Basically, your brain is catfishing you into thinking you see reality, when in fact, you're rocking glitchy hardware from the prehistoric clearance rack. Number 8. Shivering, the world's worst space heater. Ever been outside, teeth chattering, body twitching, and thought, wow, my survival instinct is basically a bad TikTok dance? Yeah, that's shivering. When you're cold, your muscles contract rapidly to generate heat. Sounds efficient in theory. In reality, it's like trying to charge your iPhone with one of those sketchy solar keychains. It works, but so badly you might as well give up. Shivering burns calories, exhausts your muscles, and gives you zero dignity. You're not warming up, you're just vibrating like a faulty washing machine. And no, you can't shiver yourself warm. That's like saying you can blink yourself a flashlight. Meanwhile, other animals got the good upgrades. Bears, fur coats, birds, fluff up feathers. Humans, we just tremble pathetically until someone invents sweaters at Old Navy. Basically, shivering is your body's way of saying, we didn't plan for this climate, please buy clothes. Number 9. Sneezing at the sun, your brain's dumb wiring trick. You walk out of a movie theater, sunlight hits your face, and boom, instant sneeze. Congratulations, you just experienced the photic sneeze reflex, aka your brain misfiring like a drunk DJ. About 1/3 of humans sneeze when exposed to sudden bright light. Why? Because your optic nerve and trigeminal nerve live too close together in your skull, so when light overstimulates the optic nerve, it accidentally triggers the sneeze reflex. Your body literally confuses too much light with something stuck in your nose. There's no survival benefit, no evolutionary logic, just random wiring issues. And the worst part? It happens at the most inconvenient times, like sneezing while driving out of a dark tunnel. That's not quirky, that's Darwin Award territory. Basically, sneezing at the sun proves your brain is just a tangled bundle of extension cords nobody bothered to organize. Number 10. Growing old, the slow crash your body pretends is natural. Okay, here's the biggest glitch of all. Aging. Imagine buying a car and finding out it has to start breaking down after 30, no matter how well you take care of it. That's your body. Your cells can only divide so many times before they throw in the towel. It's called the Hayflick limit, and it basically means your tissues are on an expiration date. Collagen breaks down, bones get brittle, joints ache, and your memory starts acting like an old Windows computer. Loading, 404 not found. And the kicker? Evolution doesn't care. Once you've reproduced, passed on your genes, and maybe raised your kids, nature's like, cool, thanks for your service. Now please slowly disintegrate. Sure, science is working on anti-aging hacks, gene editing, fancy supplements, billionaires injecting themselves with questionable things, but the fact remains, your body was never coded for immortality. You're a rental, not a forever home. Basically, growing old is the ultimate design flaw. Your body ages like milk, not wine. That's all for today. But trust me, the next one will mess with your brain even more. Subscribe so you don't miss it.